Yeah, you probably click on this video because Onision has been on YouTube Rewind. He has plenty of points to get there. 33 days left. Very interesting. I'm not sure exactly what inspired this video. Besides that, I figured out that Onision has enough points for YouTube Rewind, and everyone is going to be upset about it because nobody likes Onision. Although the comments are kind of positive. Some people have more subscribers than I do. Even though, like, this is a girl, and this guy is just posting YouTube shorts and says, I hate YouTube sometimes. I am a legendary person, and every woman knows me. Like, these are some delusional people, man. Or at least this guy. I want 1 million subscribers. Let's fucking look at this. I'll give you 1 million subscribers.
I
No
want to be
problem.
famous. I want 1 million subscribers.
Wow, dude. That is the worst thing I've ever seen, dude. I thought he would say something smart or whatever, no? It's just like whatever the title says. No problem with that one. He kind of figured it out, man. 3 years ago. So he was the pioneer of YouTube Shorts. 7 years ago. Was that a thing? 7 years ago? YouTube Shorts existed? What is going on? How did he hack the system, man? I want 1 million subscribers. Uh, should we click day? What challenge are you doing? I'm not going to lose. Okay, let's see it, man. Onision fans, I need to know more. See, this is type of stuff that I fucking encounter, especially when I actually entered Onision Discord. Now I'm banned, by the way. I'm not exactly sure why. I am a very toxic person, and one rule that Onision has is no drama. And technically, whatever I do, I like drama very much, basically, and I don't know why wouldn't you like drama? Like, what? But, and it kind of baffles me, like, Onision is such a fucking terrible person in a way that I just don't like him, you know? But he just gave me just enough experience to be like a thing. And I also found a girl that followed me into my Discord, and we kind of talked to each other, but for some reason she doesn't reply anymore. I don't know what's going on. She did say that she doesn't get notifications, and she does seem friendly overall, so there's no reason for her not to reply, which has happened today, which is kind of a weird thing, because she probably made me think about Onision, and here we are, doing a video on it. It's not even planned, but I know it's necessary. This video is so necessary right now. Oh boy. I did not watch much content. What I have been doing is I was subscribed since the meltdown was happening, and I do not agree with him deleting all his videos. In a way, I would be like, wow, I have proof inside my memory, inside my heart, that I watched all his videos. But mostly he was just responding to the hate and how people mistreat him and don't know the full context of his story and all that. I would assume the comments are up for review, so if I type anything, it's not gonna show up unless Onision reviews it. So he just wants all the comments to be positive or something. I would assume what's going on. You can't really test it. You can't just type in a comment because you will always be able to see your comment. I did respond to this Jules thing. there's a lot of girls, by the way. You must understand, this guy is famous for how many girls he has. Uh, just following him, like, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, if you look at the names, there's a lot of girls. A lot. I've been in his Discord. I mean, it gotta be at least 80% girls. Maybe 50% if for whatever reason. No, this guy is like really popular in this fucking weird niche of YouTube, catering to weird girls. I don't understand this stuff. Okay? But technically that means that his Discord is a place where you can hang out and date women, basically. I don't know, dude. Online dates, if you prefer that. I do prefer, because no one's gonna date me in real life. Fuck that shit. But I am an interesting person online. No, everyone hates me still. Especially Onision, because he banned me. And I can't even remember exactly what I said. I was like, oh, this place is filled with dollar store princesses. I did refer to how many girls are in this Discord. And that's kind of how it ended, basically. But nobody, like, sent me a notification of exactly what happened and what maybe I should apologize, or I should make exactly the same videos that Onision is making and perpetuating drama, and he says no drama in his Discord as a rule. He's so fucking hypocritical too. I don't like that shit, man. Get burned, dude. Get burned. I could test if he maybe unbanned me for some reason. That would be fucking weird. I'm pretty sure this Discord is still active, right? What? What is this shit? Yeah, his page really changed. Links? Discord. Cool people hang out. Yeah, I'm banned. Whoops. Unable to accept invite. There's 130 people online. I have 8 people online. No, 7. The bot doesn't count. I should just kick the bot, honest. I think it's useless. I would assume. Kick it. Use. Even. There you go, get kicked. So yeah, I have 7 people active. That's kind of the usual amount. So I have 5%, I guess, of what Onision has. Okay, whatever. Technically Onision has more, but I mean, I only count online people. Like, people can just spam enter and not be active whatsoever, and not care about Discord, and just be there for the lols and just leave. I don't know, there could be many reasons. So I assume it's just 5%. So, he's the luckier dude over here. But he did put a lot of effort into YouTube. And he definitely deserves his attention, right? I guess not anymore. We're gonna watch his video and react to it. I guess I don't have many more comments about anything. Favorite asked questions. Oh boy. Is Onision still making videos? No? Oh. It doesn't matter because it's old. J.K. Rowling? What do you mean separate the art from the artist? Come on, it doesn't fucking matter what people's opinions are necessarily. That it triggers a lot of other people. Actually, Onision is dead. Wait. You call me stupid? I just said you're dead. How dare you, dude? I disagree. Ha, dolls. Oh my god. Change his name? That's a weird way to... What? Married. Was bullied a lot online, so he stopped sharing. Oh, interesting. Interesting one-liner answers to everything. Oh. Vindicated. Certified as... What? Law-abiding citizen. It kind of doesn't matter whether it's law-abiding or not. You know, he's trying to take that into consideration. I was not law-abiding. You know, I pushed an old woman, she fell down. And, I also fucking punched my mom when I was very young and very angry. And I couldn't control myself because my mom was constantly fucking talking to herself. And it just pushed me over the edge. I didn't thought it was like a big deal, to be honest, but I knew it was a bad thing to do. So technically, I am not law-abiding, and you can hate me as much as you want because of that. I don't like the principle, obviously. It doesn't mean anything. If you serve your time in prison, it's like, well, now you're law-abiding again, right? Because you're gonna be scared to go back to prison. It means nothing, dude. It means, it's almost like, you know, you were not law-abiding, you went through prison, so you were guilty. I guess that's fine. I guess I'm right now. But the guilt goes away eventually, you know? It's like, well, I served my time. What are you talking about? I did the thingy. Sometimes the only thing you have to do is acknowledge and apologize. That's the only thing you have to do. And kind of Onision just didn't really had to apologize because he didn't felt like apologizing. He felt like he needed to explain his situation. And I think he did a terrible job because he deleted most of his videos. All he had to do is just compile everything into one video. If this is the video, congratulations. But I'm not sure how deep I want to go. If I want to see what other people talk about Onision and who's like the latest person doing it. I do believe I discovered Onision through Repsion. I was like, why is everyone hating Onision? Or like, who is he in the first place? And then I was confused of like, wait, maybe he's being hated too much without proper reasoning, and Repsion has to be deleted from the internet instead, because I do feel he's making more mistakes than above average, let's put it this way. Above average, man. Or at least I don't like him even more than Onision in a way. Simply because he's less influential to me. Like 4 times less? 3 times? $340. Anyways, let's watch this video. What is she battling with? Onision? How many days was she battling Onision? Oh, you skipped a few days. Oh, you didn't. That was weird. Day 57. And then it stopped. Well, let's watch the last one as well. Okay, I can't survive any longer than that because the video is kind of fucking random. And she's like about to cry, and this is 10 years ago, I just realized. Maybe I shouldn't dig up old skeletons, man. I would rather watch Onision videos, because they're like 3 years ago or something. 4 years ago, I guess. Alright. Let's hop in to the meat. 888. Let's ruin this. No, I can't like this video.
Hey guys, I'm not the horrible things that people say because I can't win this war. I'm not strong enough, and
I'm strong enough. Maybe. I've never been in a war situation on the internet, but I imagine people are stupid enough where you can just lead them all into just one hole and set it on fire, you know? Oh, you hate this person. You know, he posted a crazy ass video, and then they press the link, and then their computer dies. You know? Oops. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have pressed that link, man. Links don't work in the internet. Something like that, you know? I'm not an abusive person, but like, come on, man. Stop just fucking hating someone so fucking bad. Just because someone said something, you know? He is terrible at defending himself. That's why the war still continues. If he shifted his focus on what principles he's following, he is doing the right thing of like, yes, I did not commit a crime and I'm not in jail right now, so I am safe to interact with society. But bringing up the same thing over and over again is just not the right way to focus your energy, basically. You have to focus your energy on the completely different things, and then you will start finding solutions. The way you find solutions usually is by running away, right? That's kind of the step to the right direction, because he is leaving YouTube, technically, because he cannot handle it anymore, uploading videos and getting hate. But he's not actually combating hate in a proper way, you know, like, you have to get on their level, basically. Nobody actually understands the story that he lived through the way he does, but he also doesn't understand the other people's perspective very well, I would say. Because he doesn't know how to stab them in the face for being stupid, or whatever, or going halfway. And just being able to properly intimidate people that, I'm here, I'm talking to you, I'm responding to you, dude. You shouldn't have said that. Obviously, you can't just stop everyone, and eventually if people realize, oh, you're responding to people, we're just gonna send you crap comments and see how you respond. You gotta be very smart. Alright? People will test your limits in many ways. So you have to set up rules, basically. Proper rules. Not a rule where no drama happens, okay? In your Discord. Oh, I will ban you if you start drama. If you make me feel uncomfortable. That's kind of disgusting, you know? You made me feel uncomfortable. I pressed the delete button. He doesn't actually communicate with that person. He didn't communicate it with me when he banned me. And I have all the right to actually hate him. And instead I'm just like, well, he's a good example of what happens sometimes, potentially. That people get into the spiral of not knowing what to do because they're not being helped by anyone substantial. So if I get enough notoriety and YouTube Rewind blows up and everyone hates it, as I suspect, you know, like, there's no way people don't actually hate not edited videos, like, or low quality videos. Of course they do. But And mostly opinions, man. You just switch 2 letters and it's opinion and not Onision anymore. Which is also very funny. I should... our word, Onision's name right here, just turn it into opinion. But I won't do that, because I don't think it's a cool enough meme. I don't think he has opinions in the first place. I don't think he would deserve it. But it would be like... It's important to like make an interview and figure out whether he's a moral person or not. Whether he makes sense in general of what he's doing. And then he would be able to apologize for not being moral enough. And he doesn't actually have to put fuel in the fire anymore, you know? He would just be proven as that he understands how life works and what to do next, basically, and potentially we can get him back on YouTube if we did it correctly, you know? If he learns his lessons, in a way, of how to move on, because that's definitely the biggest problem, is him not being able to move on, and him being abused by nobodies, you know? I don't see these people, I don't see their YouTube channels, they're nobodies, you know? They're just comments that he's reading. Why are you fucking reading comments? I don't allow comments. I only allow things on my Discord. Discord is full control. He says, like, he's gonna be on onision.com, assuming that there's some kind of forum thing as well going on. I don't know, dude.
No combating that. Like, literally, it's just... The person who wins defines what happened, and they can reinvent history however they want.
That's not to assume that Onision has lost, and history is already set in stone, because, I mean, all you have to do is just have a proper YouTube channel, organize your videos properly, don't make it ugly where it's, like, very difficult to actually find the right information and put everything together. If you give people enough tools to understand, a lot of people will understand, because a lot of people are on the fence, right? They're just questioning things. They're not necessarily haters or supporters, they just like want to know what's going on, right? So if they can get full context of everything, if everything is organized, if everything's stacked properly, not deleted or random the whole way through, it was just like a random experience, to be honest. But because he was stalking and sharing his kind of opinion on things to some extent, I have been able to watch some of his videos. Not the Meltdown videos, I don't care about that. I don't care where people lose their, you know, shit. Even though he says he's acting, but in a way it's like, who cares, man? I've been doing shitty YouTube videos this whole time. Maybe some people liked it, but I think it's way below average. Okay, we could evaluate Onision. There's no like YouTube filter by ratings, basically. We don't know which videos like the best rated, although it would be manipulated by this point. 8 years ago as well. Fucking weird. Is there anything I would want to click on? It's just unclickable bullshit, isn't it? And the videos are also too short. 10 things I hate about every... we could watch one of those and evaluate that. I don't need to evaluate this video because he's again in the deep end of just trying to combat this in his head. I mean, I don't want this shit to happen on YouTube, okay? I want people to be properly protected, and I will stand by them, no matter what, man, against abuse, basically, against negativity in general, that they might get consumed by, and that is definitely counterproductive, alright? To keep feeding Onision negativity and then hate on him. You know, that's a trap. That's a double Joker trap. Or double wild card if we're being specific on how I name things. I just kind of like realized that, you know, you feed Onision emotions about certain things. It's like, I care about this thing, I care about this thing, talk about this thing, and then you fucking hate on everything he says because he's willing to talk about it because you cared in the first place. So, this is the cycle that keeps continuing, basically. Potentially. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, no, Sarah did eventually get a lawyer with her friend Regina, and they tried to get $400,000 out of me.
Normally, guys wouldn't do that. I think women are just, like, that kind of vicious and greedy and, kind of pathetic. In a way, they use this social fucking manipulation to destroy people's lives. Whatever it takes, they're gonna go the length. I don't think men would do that, especially to other men, and women in general. Like, God, it feels like a one-sided thing that only women do. Holy crap. Tell me otherwise. I don't fully believe this, but I feel that way. He's using this word like candy, dude. Sprinkling on this video. He's like, this is how I want to be remembered. It's my last video, guys. I will be using this word. I'll be putting it in your mouth. I feel a little bit myself, you know. You know. I just don't feel like I can say this word and not get stares out of YouTube. Wait, you did YouTube Rewind and you were comfortable saying that word? I'll punch you in the face now. Oh, actually I can press this button and you delete it from YouTube. Accidentally, you know, just copy strike, you know. It was just a little copy strike in there. You played two seconds of a song that was not copyrighted, but I decided it is, actually. Cause copyright fucking sucks. But that's a topic for another day. Probably another year, to be honest. To some people, Onision might feel like old news, and it's like, they want to move on as well. But, that's also a good opportunity to do so. It's just, this is like 2020 stuff. When I got into it, when Onision became awkwardly relevant out of nowhere. So technically, but he made his last video, and he has to be remembered. I'm not sure if I want to put him into main YouTube Rewind because he left, because we never know. It's just 1 month. He might just come back with a fucking short. And, I don't know.
Because of absolute that were so great suddenly become absolute destroyed. Watching all my videos that were so great suddenly become absolute shit to people just because they believe absolute bullshit. They believe that I'm an absolute monster because of absolute.
Yeah, I'm afraid he's gonna use the word. That's why it stopped. Yeah, when people think you're immoral, then everything else is questionable all of a sudden. How long has he been immoral in the first place? I think what mostly is happening is, like, most people don't like Onision's content in general, and they just, you know, come here to hop on the wave. On haters, it's kind of entertaining. It's kind of very rare to find someone you can hate on, to be honest. because nobody really deserves that shit. Most of the time. If I say someone is allowed to be hated, that means they don't want to talk with me. They don't want to disclose information that we need as human beings to understand what's going on. Then I'll be like, release all floodgates. Let's get him out of here, man. Just out of his mind. Because I don't care anymore. I feel offended. And you don't want to offend me. Because I will not press a button. I don't have buttons. I'm not YouTube. Control command. I might be a CEO. In the heart of hearts, man. But I can't control things that easily. But if I have true power, then I can slowly degrade a person's ability to enjoy life in general, right? At least a life in this society circle. It's pretty important to be a part of society, I'm not gonna lie. And YouTube is where it's at right now. YouTube is where it's brewing. And, he's one of the OGs that is not willing to survive. However, again, this is just 1 month old video. So technically he's still, struggling. He's still kicking, The fish is out of the ocean, but it's still flapping around. So potentially we have just enough time to let him survive this insanity and feed him some knowledge. And whatever he does with it, I feel that he's 90% of the chance in terms of success that he's able to achieve. But there's always that 10% chance that he's just gonna roll off a cliff and he doesn't actually know what he's doing anyways. The chance is up to him, and that's the real fucking movie where I will need popcorn. I don't know what he's gonna do. I can defend him all I care, but I cannot defend him from himself. And that would be stupid of me to do, because then he will start attacking me instead. I can't destroy my own life. I will attack you now. That's what happens sometimes. Don't fucking write a book, man. Come on. Again, he's spreading his bullshit skill sets in weird direction. It doesn't even make sense, man. Just pick up the skill that makes sense. That would actually help you achieve something, and not just help you explain yourself better. Which is you can do that on YouTube without using the trigger words, without even referring to your life story that nobody actually understands in the first place. There's so many better ways to do this, but I guess writing a book is where it's at right now. Oh my god. Hilarious, man.
Encountered in my life. I tried to get a live interview with him, and this needs to go on the record. I tried to do a live interview with him, and he refused.
Seems interesting part of the story. If someone refuses an interview, that's pretty sad. But, pick your fucking targets, Onision. Nobody fucking cares about Chris Hansen that much, right? Right? Nobody cares about anything, okay? Unless you care about it, and then now we can hate on you. Just because. Yeah. I just received some more candy, and let's get the fuck out of here. I think it's fair. Let's try and evaluate things he hates. Let's figure that one out. He has a personality that doesn't necessarily hate things. He just puts on a mask to hate on things, I believe. What personality he has? More like authority personality? Something like that. Intimidating personality. But he's a kind of dark person, right? It's kind of interesting. I'm enjoying this so much. If this keeps up, man, if he gets 500 points at least, holy crap, man. This is fucking hilarious, dude.
God, holy crap. What is this? Is it Netflix or YouTube?
Hey, bitch!
Let's go, man. Violence, dude. When Batman is allowed, man. I'll have to say bitch and punch them in the face. So, it's alright. It's the highest score I've ever seen, I think. The highest, I don't know why. It went a little bit down the hill, but, like, it's still, like, thoughtful in a way, because it just keeps throwing comedy at me at full pace for 20 minutes so far. It is a compilation of, like, years of work, after all. Oh boy. Let's see how the other side performs. The highest score right now is Mr. Andrew Tate, another controversial person. But for some reason I like that stuff. I can't explain you why, guys. But I assure you guys it's rational. It's still rational. I can't explain the connection, you know, between controversy and why I like people. I mean, Sniper Wolf is doing pretty well, and she's not controversial at all. So I like all sorts of things. It just happens. Andrew Tate has 454. So Onision has like 8% more. Pretty significant. I will rant.
Correct makes me all those things you just called me.
There are now.
Oh my god, yes, biologically I'm a boy, but agender has nothing to do with biology.
Wow. Now you're using facts and definitions. What a social justice warrior libtard.
So real world, me by definition,
Whatever.
actually I'm agender, which by definition means socially, I have no gender identification.
Well, do you have man part?
Yes, Vicky, I'm biologically a man, but that has everything to do with what sex I am and not.
Why is there even a alternative word for gender anyways? That Onision uses. That's what sex I have. It's the first time I hear this stuff, man. But it's so messed up. It's like you can dress up as a clown, act as a clown, convince everyone that you're a fucking clown. But it's like just who cares? You're just being a clown. So you can be a girl too and do girl things. Oh no, it's your sexuality has changed. So who cares? I don't care. But I will have different relationships with different people now. Clowns don't really change their relationships with people. Yeah, they do. Their identity is to make people laugh or make them scared. It's kind of ambiguous as well, isn't it? It's not defined very well. I don't care about this stuff, man. But trying to undefine gender is a little bit stupid, and gender is much more preferable word for me to refer to biological things, you know? And your identification is just identification. It doesn't actually have a definition or redefines. It can redefine your sexuality, I guess. Whatever you're attracted to, but it cannot redefine your... And it's like, wait, you call sexuality gender and biological facts as sex? Like, what? Come on, Onision. You can come up with better things than that, right? So I ranted, and the total result is 380, which is way lower, as expected. He's not the top dog in this game, is he? Let's see the final score. 380, right? Right? My memory's freaky. Still pretty much 10 out of 10, to be honest. The ceiling is 441. That is crazy. And this guy got cancelled. Swoozy level, dude. I don't know what you think about this thing. Yeah, it's a tough thing. I think Onision can come back if he has good ideas like that. If he keeps generating as good of a content. Oh, I forgot. We reviewed it twice now. What? Come on. Oh, fine. Very nice. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. And yes, I will add him into YouTube Rewind somehow. We'll figure it out. Banana is not gonna cut it, man. Maybe I'll just let someone else introduce Onision, and then I'll be like, nope. Stop hating Onision for no reason, dude. That's it. Because you have to, like, take their videos, break down their arguments, show that they're obviously immoral and they're making mistakes. Because, you know, when someone is doing a bad thing, it exposes their entire behavior pattern, right? Entire pattern of thinking. They're exposed. They were trying to hide something, but now there's details that you know to look for. As and I can't see that. I can't see that. I'm blind to it. Maybe I don't understand fully what's going on, but, you know, it's just a normal person to me. Yeah. See you guys next time. I think I've said my piece. Let's look what's the newest Onision videos. Alright.
His wife was only 17 when he met.
When I will meet you, you're gonna be fucking 5 years old and underground. That's when I'll fucking meet you, dude. Oh no! 17! I've seen Ariana Grande on TV when she was fucking 16 or 15, man. Oh no! What am I gonna do? My eyes! It was not consensual. What? So what? Holy shit, man. He groomed her of 1 year. He just waited. Probably just a few months, too. Probably the next month she was 18. Oh, it's the coolest thing, man.
Straight up lie. Make a post where.
Dude, he's saying Onision is sociopath and he fucking kills a dragon in his video. Do you know how long it takes to fucking activate a dragon? And then he just kills it. Disgusting. Shut the fuck up, Discord. What happened? So sad, man.
In this manner. But there's a big difference between tradition.
Here's what I think about this random critic YouTubers that shouldn't be. Oh no. I don't know if I can find anything else. But there's plenty. Not that much. We only had to scroll a little bit to complete 1 month. See, the problem is this is quite entertaining. And the more Onision receives hate, the more he fucking grows. If only he's aware that he's actually growing and not degrading. Unless he doesn't... unless he takes hate seriously and gets off YouTube by his own choice, basically. Which is kind of what's happening right now. But again, the fish is flapping around. We can still save it. You know, back into the waters, Onision. Running out of oxygen, but sometimes that just happens, you know, by nature. People start hating you for random reasons, especially if you're surrounded by girls. Weird shit is gonna happen. Especially if people will feel mistreated and they feel like they can start up some kind of drama. I mean, it is what it is. Onision hits 1200. I don't need to go into hate videos, cause I'll just gonna be feeding into Onision this whole fucking time if I review hate videos. I want hate to come towards me, you know, cause hate will come towards me, and people will criticize me, and good luck, cause you have no idea how internet works, but you can educate me how your stupid brain works. Maybe I'll like it eventually. Alright, I'll keep waiting. I'll be patient, guys. Right now, I get nothing. No. But if Onision is gonna give me some haters, go right ahead, man. Come and hate me. With the greatest thing of all time. Alright, see you guys next time.